Okay, folks, this is Tony Aguilar, and I've got an unboxing here to do. This is something that I ordered. Actually, took quite a bit of time to get. I had to come across the seas from Amazon, and this is something that I need basically to finish something that I started working on. And not in a blister pack, but in an actual box. The German Sdkfz 231/8 rad armored car set from Plastic Soldier Company in 1/72 scale. Obviously, for me. Here is the back of what the container looks like. Some ideas for colors and things like that. There's actually 3 vehicles in here, and there's multiple configurations you can build them under. And so you can make them all the same type or mix up the types. So let's see what we got inside. It's nice that we do not have a blister. We have the actual box. And we have an instruction sheet with colors. So sometimes when you get the blisters, you get photocopy and things aren't as clear as you want. So here is, as I like to say, the choice from hell. Because you can build 4 different vehicles, but you can only build 3 of them. So you have the standard 8-wheel armored car, which is the 231. The 232, which is the same armored car as the 231, except with the radio antenna on top of it. Almost looks like a wash line. You could hang up your clothes there to wash. The 263 is the command vehicle. It has the enclosed top. This is armed with a 20mm autocannon, 20mm autocannon, and a coax machine gun. This one just has the machine gun, just has an MG34 there. And the 233, which has a 75mm 24 caliber. I call it a howitzer, but it's the same gun that's basically on the Panzer IV series, early Panzer IV series. And it really spells out, you know, real easy what parts you use. These when you have multiple vehicles, they give you lots of extra parts to make them. And you can see you don't use all the hulls. Let's take a look at what we got inside here. No decals. And there should be 3... Well, there might be multiple sprues for each one. Yeah, it looks like each one is 2 sprues. So each vehicle has one of those sprues and one of these. Okay, so there's 3 sets of these 2 sprues. So 6 sprues total. And here you can see this is if you want to use the command version, which is the 263. This one builds both versions, the 231 and the 232. So it's basically you turret, and then depends on whether or not you put the radio thing on top to make it a 232. And then the howitzer version with the short 75. It's not quite the infantry gun. The infantry gun, I think, is like a 12 caliber. So this is actually a 24 caliber gun. So, and just to kind of give you an idea, I kind of took a look at the numbers. I don't know how many 231s and 232s they make, but there was the most common version of them. They made about 200 of these with the howitzer, just shy of 200 of them, and they made about 200 of the command one as well. So the reason I got this is because Les Parsons sent me a Rodin kit for the command version, and I had problems with the antenna where it had just broken apart and gotten brittle. So I plan on finishing this Rodin kit with this antenna right here. That's my plan. And then we will have one command version for that. So we're not going to build this command version, which, by the way, let's see how it scales. It's pretty close. Unfortunately, both come with the hatches out. There's one vehicle, it looks like it should have an open hatch. It's that one, but got a little map table and things like that for command and control to follow the panzer divisions. But, anyhow, so we won't be using that one. I have a 231 already painted. It was one of the first vehicles that I did, and it is an old model, as soon as I can find it here, inside, by BP Cast. And it might actually run a little small, I'm really not sure. And it's just a standard 231. So I definitely have these two. So one of these is going to be converted as the howitzer version. Okay, so one of them is going to be the howitzer. And I also got another kit from Les, who sent me the 232 version with the radio antenna. And I think that radio antenna is also botched. So I'm probably going to use, see, that's the thing, is you're making these, doing these for conversions or to fix other versions up. I'm not really giving up any vehicles by doing that, because you're going to have extra parts anyways, you know. So that was one of the main reasons to get this. Not that I needed more 8-wheeled armored cars, but one of them is definitely going to be the howitzer version. We're going to use the radio antenna for the 232, so we'll have one of those. But the other two, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to make them standard 231s if I had to guess. But I looked into this one. Of all the conversions that were done, this was the one that was done the latest. They didn't start building these until late 42. I want to say it was in August through like mid 43. So all of them are going to be Panzer Gray. I may change my mind and make one of them for the Africa Corps, but we don't know that. We haven't jumped in Africa yet, so more than likely they will all be Panzer Gray. They, of course, do come with crew members. One guy carrying the 75 millimeter shell, and I suspect the other one also is for the 231. Looks like he's got an odd position there. Do you have any half figures for the turrets of these vehicles? I don't know if they do. I've got some extra figures to do that if I wanted to make one of them popping their head out. But this only comes with 2 crew members, and none of them are really appropriate for the small hatch like this on a 231. So I've got some other ones I can do that with. But anyhow, yeah, as you can see here, it doesn't even give you here's the 2 crew members you have. So anyhow, I just figured you guys want to check this out. We will continue working on our 8-wheeled armored car project as soon as we're done with what we're working on now. And yeah, these are available. I don't know, they vary in price. They're $35 to $40, $30 to $40 US for 3 models and a lot of extra stuff. So the extra stuff comes in handy in this situation. So anyhow, and of course the instructions here on the back, which they put these together with a minimum of parts. They're, you know, if you're not able to put these together, these are about the easiest models that are available out there. So anyhow, okay, until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these kind of videos, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you, folks. Bye-bye.